UCDVO is a voluntary organisation based at University College Dublin. We provide opportunities for students, staff and graduates to engage in international volunteering placements overseas, which include pre-departure training, development education and awareness raising on return.
My own motivations and what I want to get out of it are kind of broadening my own horizons and opening my eyes to the injustices that are happening in most parts of the world. And I suppose UCDVO's objective is to try and work on that, and I think that my own motives align with those of UCDVO.
I think when people approach volunteering, they see it as going over to help another country, but I think the importance is when you come back and kind of becoming back a more aware sort of citizen, more aware person. That's the most important aspect too, well for me anyway, to volunteering.
It's a long-term process in terms of the preparation, the implementation, the planning and evaluation.
There's definitely more emphasis on the vision, and it's a much more long-term thing. So students now are not just going on the trip as an isolated experience, they're integrated into the charity for the whole year. So they're learning about the developing world and they're more committed to it.
I think it's quite laudable that UCDVO volunteers are required to do research before their placement overseas. UCDVO has developed strong memorandum of understandings with their host partners overseas, which helps add to the quality of the placements that the volunteers will have.
Our volunteers would work with the local community for infrastructural development, education programmes, healthcare programmes, and they're not just carried out in isolation in a 4-week period. They're part of a programme of development which the NGOs and the community groups are working towards. ECVO Day is an annual event which is organised by the volunteers on the programme. It involves street collections, awareness raising activities on campus, a global awareness evening to celebrate the cultures and communities where UCDVO works.
Anybody who goes and volunteers, no matter if they never set foot in that country again, the developing country, I think they've brought back an awareness, they've brought back new skills, they are a benefit to society in general. And I think, say for students, I think in terms of, political awareness even, and the kind of questions that we should be asking our community leaders and our politicians, I think it's marvellous that, there's now a cohort of people who can ask those questions because of their experiences in developing countries.
By working with UCDVO, it was the moment that I decided that I wanted to work in global health. So that was kind of the moment that I decided that that was my career for the future. So UCDVO gave that to me.
I've acquired skills through volunteering with UCDVO, countless skills really. Leadership, an ability to handle crisis, how to work well in a team, a sense of humour, which is a skill I probably didn't have before, but when you live with groups of volunteers in small confined spaces, humour is vital. A good sense of geography is a skill I suppose I've gotten, an ability to work well in new cultures and new environments, and a love of travel.
I've learned that you can get a lot done in a short amount of time when you have the right people and the right preparation.
I was surprised by my own abilities. Like, there were things that I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this, but put in a situation, you find out how much you're actually capable of.
The relationship between the volunteers really surprised me. I always knew we would get on, but I didn't know exactly how much of a team and a unit we would be over there, and what good friends I would have made.
Just go for it. You're going to have the most amazing time of your life, and it's incredible. It sounds sensational.